Are you guys able to see the screen? Okay, let me open up the email that I received from him on the Slack itself. Let me show you his response. Yeah.
Yes, see the screen.
Okay.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Do not change the actual current
I hear you
behavior,
Okay.
except to add the new requirement. So, or what we should not do.
Howdy, howdy.
Yes, can you hear Echo now? Can everybody hear Echo now?
No, it's a lot better now.
Yes, I can hear everybody.
Yeah, I think there is some issue with your mic, Yatish.
So if a requirement is to only implement the new requirement, we've done that already from what we've done yesterday.
I think so too.
So I think one thing that we can do tonight is maybe just comment the and push it to Git, and I think we should be done for the mob programming, if you guys think so too.
I think so. The only thing that I would like to figure out is a better way of meeting for next time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feedback here. It's not sounding very good. I mean, we can use it for the little bit that we have, but this would be horrible to do like all night, or even for like an hour or two.
So the sound is bad. What about the idea if we're able to share the screen? Isn't that still a good idea?
Yeah, I think this is really cool. The issue is just the mic. I think there's a lot of echo coming back. And so, I mean, if we can resolve that issue, it should be much better.
Yeah.
Or I'm wondering if we can't resolve it here, we use something else for the voice.
The thing I'm doing right now, and I don't know if it's helping, but every time I'm trying to talk, I just press the unmute button, and every time I'm done, I just press the mute. So everyone else who talks, there's no echo from this side. So maybe if we try that.
That's a good. Okay, so who's going to talk? I don't see the code.
Lori, so do you see the Eclipse screen that he's sharing?
No, I don't. I just see a video of this of 5 other people besides myself. I don't see any.
Oh, that's odd. I actually see like a screen sharing recording going on.
Yeah, Laurie, you, the window might be minimized on your computer.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at. I just see a video of us is all.
Hey, Lori, do you see those 6 boxes with individuals talking and like a chat box as well?
I do not see any screen sharing. I see a video, a headset, a chat.
Yes, I think what you're looking at right now is like the side panel for it. There should be like another window that should have opened up. Maybe it's minimized, and that actually has the screen sharing going on.
I will look for it.
One thing to try is just try closing out TeamViewer and relaunching it. Meanwhile, Yetish, do you want to try giving myself access to writing the code?
Sure, yes, let me do that. I think, Loris, you're using the screen right now. Let me do this. Give me a second. I think she put it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I've given you control.
Aha.
Yep, I do have control.
So, Laura, you are able to see the screen now?
I do see it, yes.
So, is everybody seeing the screen?
Hey, and Yetish, one thing, after you unmute, can you increase your microphone volume?
How's it now?
Yeah, this is much better.
Cool.
Okay, so one of the things that we need to do is comment what we're doing, correct?
Yes.
I do see the screen in front of me, but I don't think that I can actually type in it.
Control has been given to Yash right now.
I'm sorry.
I think I have control. So I'm actually
Okay,
able
great.
to click around in the file. So either I can write up the comments, or if Yetish wants to do it because the laptop's right in front of him, he can do so as well.
Yeah, I think let's go ahead and you start the comments, and you can write whatever.
Come on, can you increase your volume also? It's kind of hard to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, this is better.
I can
So
too.
I was saying, yeah, you can start it if you have the control. Yes, you can start it, and you can go.
Okay, sounds good. We can just start from the top end.
Great.
Do you guys want to do the Java docs method, or just do basic commenting? Any preferences?
I personally think if we just comment each method, that should probably be good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think let's do the Java doc for the method level and the class level, and for individual lines, if conditions, we just provide the plain comments, inline comments.
Now, I'm just going to be writing up some initial stabs at what the method is doing. If you guys have any other ideas, or if you guys want me to reword anything, feel free to just shout it out and we can go from there.
Sounds good.
Whoops. There we go. Is that good enough for the first method?
I think so. This is picky, but if you could lowercase items, since it's in a comment, that would.
Cool. All right. Just move on to the next one then. So, what is the overall idea of this method? The idea is updating the quality of conjured items, right?
Right.
Good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see the entire method, but I'm wondering why this is the one that's talking about conjured.
So conjured has a different rule than regular item, right?
Yes.
And so that's why that one was specific to conjured, and then this one that I'm currently working on is for every other item.
Well, I know, but I mean within this method, it's talking about if the item name contains conjured. That's what I find a little bit weird.
Oh, so this is actually remember how we broke up the methods into like a hierarchical construction? So it was like, we would have one method declaration that would determine if it's conjured or not. This is the method that actually determines that.
Okay.
So I agree, we could maybe reword the method name to make it a little more clear.
That sounds good.
Anyone have any ideas?
maybe a term such as verify or something like that rather than updates, really updating the quality here, correct?
Yep, or maybe just say like determine item.
Well, it is actually updating, right? Quality by calling another method. How about update quality of all items?
Update quality of all items.
Yeah.
Hey Joey,
Yeah,
can
I
you
think
increase your microphone volume?
I think
Up or down?
if we can actually like remove this method and move this if condition to the update quality method. I mean, I'm not sure why do we need like separate method for conjure, right? And everything else is in the separate method, because all the other items also have this different rules, right? We don't have like the quality update quality method separately for other type of items.
I think originally we had been talking about how the conjured items had a different behavior than, but it is true that within the list of others, there are two separate categories as well.
One reason we decided to do it the way we have is because we wanted to separate conjured, how we handled conjured items, how we handled other items in terms of updating their quality. And so when we were, I think, working in class and making it a little more modular, we just kind of broke it up into two separate code bases, just so we wouldn't be updating the code that the other person had already written. And so that's why update quality conjured is its own method.
Right. My issue with the whole quality thing is just that we've got three different methods calling quality.
Exactly, and so I think this is actually the main. So this is the main method where it comes in from, and we determine which update quality method it should call, whether it should be update quality conjured or just the normal update quality. And so, I think this one really needs to get renamed something else.
I agree.
Plus, it's
if you are
updating all items, right?
Shouldn't we update
yeah.
the other update quality and the remaining update quality methods to be private, because the only update quality, which is that we call first.
Yeah,
we actually.
I agree on that.
Because the only method that is exposed is that, right? The one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, has anyone thought of a good name that can define the item handler with?
I think something to do with the item type. Or something to do with
quality of items should be good enough.
But we need to change. I think this name is okay. I mean, update quality. Your update. It's a generic method which is handling all type of items, right? So this name seems okay. I mean, I'm not sure what's wrong with this one. Update quality.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if everyone's fine with it, I'm okay to leave it.
So there is a lot of echo coming from many speakers, whoever is speaking. Is everybody using a headphone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It seems like people are speaking on speakerphone. That's what it sounds like, and that's why there's a lot of echo, I felt.
Any ideas? Anyone have any suggestions on what we can call it?
Shall I update? Yes.
Sorry about that. What did you say?
Shall I update?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry, I just went ahead and typed what I was suggesting.
Lori, you want to take control?
Sure, I can do it.
Go ahead.
Reference for if you want to have different wording, then just let me know.
Just that you will have to mention it. Should we mention that it updates the quality by determining which item type, or? Let me type in something.
For
okay?
all the items?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Let me type in something.
Sure, go ahead.
Yep, I like it.
Okay.
Let's just keep moving.
Okay. I think it's just update quality of an item, right? That is not.
Yeah, this
It
is
updates the
individual
quality of. Sorry, go for
individual
it.
item. This is.
It's an individual item. So
Oh yes, sorry. How about that?
yeah.
Not to be picky, but this could be more concise with like this method.
Is that fine? Is everyone good with that?
Quality of an item that is not conjured, right? Quality of items. I don't know because.
Can we say quality of item?
Lori,
Quality of non-conjured items. Sorry. Quality of non-conjured items would be more concise there.
Yep, I like it. Whoops.
Should it be items or item? Because this method deals with one item at a time. So, yeah.
and item.
Are we good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, looks good.
Okay. Update Selin. Now.
We are not updating the
Updates.
Selin in this, right? We are still updating the quality itself.
Yeah.
I think it is update quality based on the Selin.
Yeah, I agree. So I think it's updating quality based on Selin.
Yeah.
What exactly, instead of writing update quality based on Selin, is there a better way to write it? Better way to define the method?
Oh.
I mean, that's fine. We can have a long method name if we're okay with it.
Is it because of just the if condition?
So I think the idea of this method is to update the quality when the Selin is less than 0. And so I think we're currently thinking about how we can rename this method so it's a little more appropriate.
I don't see anything wrong with update quality based on Selin.
Okay, let's just keep it long then.
I have to say that I do personally find it a little bit weird that all of them, you know, have update quality. And I mean, I realize they do all update the quality, but it seems like we could, you know, maybe get a little bit more creative.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the only thing we got to remember is, I guess the idea isn't really to be clever about it. I mean, it's a very straightforward assignment. There's nothing too fancy going on.
True.
And so if we do decide to just, you know, keep it forward and keep the method names long, I don't think it's a big deal. Unless you have any ideas, I mean, that'd be great. We can always improve on it.
Yeah, I think let's move forward. I think this name looks good to me.
Okay,
Let's
for
move
now
forward.
we'll move on then. Oops. So this method, whoa. Is that good enough? Any comments?
Should we say Selin data is expired or?
We can even just say it is past.
Yeah, past. Yeah, that's yeah.
And in parentheses, we can just write negative value or.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the last method then. So this method, it specifically updates the quality of non-injured items.
The problem is we have another method. Right.
Come on.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go.
Good enough?
Good enough?
Okay.
All right, cool.
I think so.
Seems like people are okay with it. Let me just get rid of some of the white spaces and we can move on to the next file if we need to. I'll keep that out. Do we have a consensus that we're good to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have plan to update the insert comments for the if conditions that we have, or okay, the way it is right
No,
now?
I think it's okay if we just do high level comments. I don't think we have to get down to every single line or every single if condition and see what's going on in there.
I agree. I think if we just comment each method, it should be fine.
Okay. So
Cool.
are we planning to?
So do you guys think we need to comment the test?
Sorry.
Hey Thomas. Hey Thomas. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. Hi.
Wow, that was such a nightmare. I cannot make a Zoom meeting work. I had to install it on my laptop, my Windows laptop, and it's very slow.
So if we're good to go with this file, do you guys want to move on to the next one? Or also, what's your opinion on, do we need to comment the test file?
Just, I guess just a one-liner description for each test case method should be fine.
Hey, can everyone mute their mics? It's there's a lot of feedback coming back.
So I sent a test file. I modified it. So did you get a chance to look into that? Are we planning to change the way test cases are set up right now?
I mean, I think the way we had our test cases, I was okay with that. I mean, any reason we needed to change anything.
Yeah, but I think it's not readable right now. I mean, if you see the individual test case, it's not at all readable. You need to go back to the item and see the particular index for that item, and then you will realize, okay, this test case is basically for this, and this is what we are testing. So It's not readable. Other than that, I don't have any issue with that. So if you can like share the test case file that I have sent, maybe uh, we can use that instead. It is more readable. It's more like unit test is having their relevant data inside it, and it's like to me it seems more readable.
Have you made those changes to this test case that we're looking at now?
So Joey, once I pull up the file, you can take a look at what we've done, and then we can kind of explain what Kamran is talking about. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to configure the run so we can make sure that this code we haven't broken anything.
Yes, let me do that.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Like we're still good.
Yep. Can we check our coverage was what, 96 or 98 or something like that?
Yeah, so run that real quick. So I think it's fine. What to do is go to coverage and make sure that we've disabled just a source for it. And I think you still have to hit the coverage button. Or there we go, 98.2.
Very cool. I'm taking screenshots again, by the way, you guys. Since we didn't have audio, I still think that he'll be fine with, the screenshots and what we do have.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. We can always contact him and just, pose the question that, hey, audio didn't seem to record. Let's go around. He might be okay with it. Later on, I think we might need to figure out a solution that audio does record. Hey, so the next thing that we were talking about is this item list. We have put it in the before method. Going to be running before every single test. So Kamran was suggesting that instead of loading up this item list in a whole at the beginning of every test, we break it so the items that are relevant to a specific test, those are the only items that would be loaded. And then at the end of the test, we reset it, and then we go to it. So from what from what the professor just said, I mean, we don't really need to change much, and so I was pretty comfortable with this. What do you guys think? Do you guys think any changes?
No, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it
seems like Joey said it's fine.
It is our new, right? It's not like pre-written class, so it needs to be refactored, right? So right now, I don't think it's a refactored code. And if you go down, like just go down and try to read the test itself, any test, it's not providing any context, right? That what is in for the line 38, we are basically what is item number 1. We have to go back and count. Okay, 0 1. If you are go further down, there is item number 11. You don't know what is item number 11. You need to go back and count from those starting from the 0th equation 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, this is the item number 11. So it's not really readable code. So I sent a sample, like maybe we don't really need to change that, but just take a look at the sample to get an idea what I'm talking about.
Hey, are you taking a screenshot? I think Laura is trying to take a screenshot, I guess. Is that right?
I am trying to, but what's weird is that it keeps taking the same screenshot. Like I see boxes that
the
are
problem
that I'm not
is,
seeing on my screen.
It is actually activating the screenshot application in my system.
Hey Lori, so are you on a Mac or a Windows?
I'm on a Windows.
Lori, you want to try now?
If you hit, if you go full screen on the TeamViewer screen where the screen share is happening, and then you do Shift print screen, that will actually create a copy of the screen that you're currently viewing, and then you can open up like a Paint application. Just do Control V and then save the file, and that should create an image of the screenshot.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What did you say to do again? Control Shift and print.
Yep. And then from the Windows Start menu, just open up Paint and paste that image, whatever's in your clipboard, and it should be the image that.
Yep, it worked. Cool.
Okay, cool. So getting back to it, I mean, so Kamran, I agree that, if we were trying to make the code a lot more modular and, we were trying to make sure that it would work regardless of whatever we do, we should do the idea that you're suggesting where, we initialize every item in every test class. For this, it's a static file. It's not, the items aren't going to ever change. And from what the professor said, it's really just testing functionality. So I'm good leaving it the way it is. And
yeah, but right now I don't think that it's readable. So let's open the test file, and yeah, we can take a look at it first, and then we can decide whether we want to keep it same or we want to change it.
Let me open the file. Give me a second.
I personally would like to be done with it.
I agree.
Yeah, just for the reference, I mean, so that everybody can see it, and then yeah, we can take input from everybody that okay, it looks good or not, and we can make the changes from the beginning then.
I've just opened up in a text pad. So,
I mean, it's not really major changes. You could just do Control A and copy and paste and replace the entire file. If everybody is okay, though.
Yeah, there is actually no change. No change. It's just the refactoring of the test file. That there is no change in it. But you see, if
that's
you
the
go
case,
further
then
down, it's more readable.
can you just copy the entire file and just paste it into our existing, and we can call it a day?
sure.
Kamran, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's just do that then. Keep it simple.
I think that's what the professor was after for this particular. And get good code coverage.
Yetish, can you run the code coverage one more time and make sure the tests are still passing?
Sorry, I wasn't meaning to suggest that we do it again. My microphone cut out. I was just saying that I think the professor really was just after something very basic and, good code coverage.
Yep.
So we are down by 2%, I guess, right? It was 98. And
yeah, and I think it's being affected in the gilded rows. So if you double click the gilded rows file or open that file up, it's basically that red statement that's causing the issue or dropping us by 2%.
Okay.
Did we miss a test?
Yes, so I think we need to create a test where the sell-in date is a negative number and the item is, the name of the item is aged pre, and the item's quality is less than 50. So I can do that real quick if you guys are okay with that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So Let's actually see. Do we have an example of aged pre somewhere?
I think we do. Yeah,
Yep, right up here.
Age pre with
Okay, cool. So in
negative
this
selling,
test,
right?
we can do this real quick. So the first number represents sell-in, so let's just make it a negative number, negative 10. And the second number represents quality. Is that right? Or do I have it backwards?
Yeah. I think it is correct.
Okay, cool. So this should now trigger that else condition. And so we do gilded rows, update it, assert equals this, and quality of the item should now be 1, I believe.
0, I guess, right?
Oh, it's 2 actually, because the sell-in date has passed, so it increases twice as fast. Oh, let's go back. And there we go. So our code coverage is back to 98.4.
Okay.
And we can give it a better name if you guys want. Aged pre quality test, pass sell-in. How about that?
Yeah.
Cool. I think we're done. If you guys agree.
Oh, yes.
All right. Comments seem to say yes.
Okay. The Git repository is not configured in my system. Now, shall I zip these files, and then send it across to Thomas or anybody else? And would you be able to push it to Git?
So can we do one thing real quick?
I can paste the code.
I think a lot of us might not be comfortable with Git yet. So
okay.
Some of us may not even have the Git client or may not know how we do it. So maybe it's a good idea that if we show everyone right now in screen share how to do it at least once, then when it comes to time for them to do it, they'll be a little more comfortable.
Yeah, sure, but before doing that, I have a minor suggestion. For line 34, can we put a test in the last instead of in the middle?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Fine.
Sorry, I have a question. How do I get out of full screen mode? I hit escape and all that, and it's not working. I can print the screen and get another.
That is a good question, Laurie. I have no idea. I think on do you see like a side panel? So if you look at the thing,
Got it. Yeah, I did. I got it. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Okay, so real quick, Yetish, do you have Git client on your Windows laptop?
I do have the Git desktop on my here. Let me open that.
Okay. Yeah, can you open it?
Sure.
Or it should actually be a client. You don't actually need to.
It's a Git desktop that I had installed. Give me a second.
Is it opening it up or? Oh, there we go.
Do we need to come up with a name for the team?
Oh yeah, we need to. So okay, I'm here now.
Okay,
can,
so yeah, so I can kind of walk us through it. So can we open up the GitHub website?
Sure.
I
think it is already open. Yeah, here it is.
Yep. So everyone, on the right side, there's like a HTTPS clone URL. So all we have to do is we copy that clone URL into the GitHub application or the client. So we go up here to us, we say clone, and we say this is a repository that, or actually, look at that, I found it for us. So we just say we want to clone this guy, and we will keep it in the GitHub folder. Is that okay, Yatish?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So now that we have this, what we can do is it actually pulled the code in that location. So if we go to open up a new window of this, I think it was on desktop or
documents, I guess. Documents.
In documents. Yep, GitHub.
Yeah.
And Gilded Rose is our application. So it was under com, Gilded Rose, and these are our files. So in reality, what we should be doing is when we're making our edits, we should be updating these files. And so when we do, it will automatically update it like that. So what I'm going to do for now, though, is I'll just replace the files that I downloaded with the files that we were working from.
Mm-hmm. You can.
That's fine.
You can copy it from the Eclipse itself, just to be sure.
So Yatish, this is the path to the files that we were working at today, right?
Yes, you're right.
So all I'm going to do is I'll just say copy those files, paste them here, and I'm going to say replace the files. So now that they're replaced, when we come here, it should say that, hey, look at that. We have some uncommitted changes, that there's some differences that need to be, synced with GitHub.
Okay.
And so, we can also see what the differences are. And so, today what we did was we removed this update quality of conjured, and we added up all this other information. So red's things that we deleted, green is stuff that we added. And in essence, all we have to do now is, for the changes that we made, we can add a quick description of what we did, or like a summary of what we did.
Okay.
So we can just say refactored test cases. Well, whoops. And update, and maybe I'll just say commented.
Or added Java doc. Yeah.
So, we can write a short message like that real quick, and all we have to do then at that point is say commit to master. It will say created commit, and then when we go back to...
Okay, commit to master again? Sorry, I missed that.
Commit to master was down here.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Yep. And so currently we have no changes because we just pushed everything. And so if we look at history, it'll just say that, just now, Yetish pushed these changes, and here's a summary that we wrote, refactored test cases and added Java docs. And here's the 2 files that we updated today. And so if everyone goes to github.com right now, and we refresh the window, we should be actually able to see... Did it do a push?
I think no, you need to do the sync on the GitHub client. You need to do a sync. That is on the top right corner.
Yes. Okay. Sorry,
yeah,
that button was hidden.
Yes.
And then the final thing is just doing the sync, and that'll push it to master. And once it's done syncing, it should be good to go now. So let's take a look. And there we go. So now we see that
Yep.
the last thing updated was Yetish's stuff. Go back to Guild Rose, and we see all that stuff. The comment that he made and files that we updated should now reflect that. And they do, because we have individual items now.
Perfect.
And so that's kind of the idea behind them. And so when we're actually doing like actual mob programming and we're going to be switching drivers, best thing to do is, we can download the latest code from here. We can do a pull and it'll, get the latest code. And once we have the latest code, we do our updates. We push it just like what we did right now. And we hand it off to the next person. And then the next person repeats the process. So in reality, it takes maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But, in that way, it'll allow people to have multiple drivers.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
how
think
did you do
we
the
should
sync?
try it next time.
Sorry, someone was asking a question?
Yes, this is Usha. How did you do the sync? I mean, you hit the commit and it didn't push it, and so what did you do after that?
So I can make a quick change again real quick, and we can go through the process just so everyone can see it one more time.
Okay, I can think of a change that you can then if you want to make a change.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be like a comment change or anything, and it'll pick it up.
Yeah. Okay, so in the comment, one non-conjured has the other doesn't. Same.
Okay. Is that on the test, or is that on...
It's in the comments.
Oh, in the comments, in the main class method. So, come on.
Not working? Let me try.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to click.
I think it is a read-only file. That's the reason. Let me try.
Well, I mean, that's not something that's a big deal. I was just saying that's just something that actually could be changed,
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Yetish,
can you click in the file and see if you can move around? Because I can't even scroll.
Sure.
Kamran is suggesting that we remove line 6, and we're not using that static string. Maybe we can remove that.
Why is it blocking?
Just press escape and then try it.
So Yetish, I think you'll have to unpause the session that...
Can you try editing some other files or just not sync from Git?
There you go. Okay.
What line was
So
that?
I think Lori was saying that in there was an area where non-conjured had Lori, can you tell him where it is?
I can, but it's not on the one that he currently has open. I'm trying to look right now.
Okay. Anyways, I think Kamran said we can delete line 6. Let's take a look at that.
Want me to?
Oh, this
let me go
conjured
the-
string? Kamran, is this what you were talking about? Remove this line?
Yes.
Yeah,
Are we
I
sure
mean,
that's not being
we are
used?
not using it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
here,
not
let's
getting
just
used.
get rid of it, save the file, and now we can do a GitHub push real quick. So anyone who still wants to watch, so again, we go to it says one uncommitted change, so we can take a look at it. It shows us that this is a file that's been updated. What's been updated is we deleted this one line. So we say okay, and in the summary, we can write a quick message, removed unused variable. Simple as that. So at the bottom, this is where you can click the commit to master method or the button. So we click the button, it will basically create the commit for us. And then on the top right, there's a sync button. So this is what we need to press in order to make sure it pushes to the master branch. So we click on sync, it'll send the request out, and it should sync. And yep, so it just went through. And now that it's synced, if we look on GitHub, we should be able to see our changes. So let's go back to Gilded Rose, refresh the page, and we see that removed unused variable. And then if we look at the commit history, we'll see that Yetish again made another push, and he called it remove unused variable. So does that make?
Yep.
Who are new to Git?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so you can actually, let's see. There. So let's call.
I figured it out. Yes, no worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so I think it's they have like a Windows option, and you can kind of just click download one of those and go command line based. But anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we needed to cover tonight.
So
Yeah,
there
done then?
for
a couple of screenshots, right? One was, I don't know. Let me quickly open the Slack that you mentioned. Sorry.
So we should actually be able to go ahead and turn this in, right?
No,
Yeah, let's just look over the requirements one more time real quick.
So we have to
We
give
need
a
a
name
mob
for our
name.
mob.
Yeah.
Gilded Rose solution git URL mob members. Okay.
Okay.
We need to upload our video to YouTube, and then we have to put it in a README.
Video to
Put it in
YouTube?
the README.
Okay.
And then,
So Thomas and I think Yetish, you guys both have the copies of the video, so you will have to upload the videos.
sure, I'll take care of that. Let me take a screenshot of this code coverage as well.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. And so once you guys actually do upload it to YouTube, I think what would be kind of useful is if you send the link to everyone in our group in the email thread that's going, then at least everyone can kind of view or see where the videos are being stored.
Sure, we'll do that.
Yeah, we did.
But Thomas, I don't think we've done all that separate. We've done mostly the comments for each method, the Java docs.
I don't think we really had anything else that we had to do on it, though.
Nope. So I think Yiddish had messaged the professor on Slack, and he replied saying that, we didn't have anything we needed to do. And so I think what we done yesterday was pretty much all we needed.
Yeah, I think we can still change the magic numbers that we have in the code. I mean, number one, we are like subtracting 1, we are subtracting 2 different places, 4. We can give them
so maybe those small kinds of changes. What we can do is people can individually go through Git, look at the code, see if they have any small changes, and if they do, then they can go ahead and make it, and we can decide to submit whatever we have on the Git repository, say like I don't know, by Saturday evening or Sunday.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea.
So in case someone has like comments, I know Lori was looking for that one non-conjured thing. So if she wanted to, update that, she could. So I think that would be, a more better approach. So it's a little, so not everyone has to kind of stay around for that.
I agree because, like, especially if we're going to be doing several of these throughout the semester, as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Yep. Hey,
So
Kamran,
we are good for now.
Yatish.
So
Yeah. Tell me.
So another thing we can do is all the screenshots that you're taking, why don't we just upload them to Git as well?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so in the Java, in the Git repository that you just cloned, if you create a new directory called screenshots or whatever, and just put the images in there, you should be able to, push those images as well.
Okay.
Hey, Yatish, how come you're not capturing the code coverage?
I did.
He did.
I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay, so the code coverage is, let me open that real quick then. So this is the code coverage screenshot.
Okay, perfect.
And this is the test result screenshot.
I like it. So can you make that directory real quick right now? So when after you do a push, everyone should be able to access it even on their own machines.
Yes, I'm just doing it right now. So GitHub, Gilded Rose, and what is it that you said? What folder was? What's the folder name you suggested?
So Lori,
that I just emailed you guys the screenshots that I took. So if you want to add those to the ones that you already have yet, and you can look at them.
Okay. I can do that. I'll do that. So images is good, or was there any other folder name that you were suggesting? Yes. Or coverages? Yes, if you are speaking, I think you are on mute.
There were just a few from tonight,
those,
but I don't know if you
attachments.
wanted to add any from the other night, or maybe some of the that you took
I think
yourself
we
as
should
well.
add.
we can rename the doc file as mob session 2 and the previous one as mob session 1, and we can upload both doc files.
Makes sense. Yep.
Okay. So you have sent it. You want me? I can do it right away if you want. I'm not hearing anybody.
So is there anything else that we needed to do other than upload?
Just I need
Can
to.
anyone think of any other thing?
I need to upload this video to YouTube and then put that YouTube video link into the README file.
So somebody can take the responsibility of communicating to to Richie to provide all the required like the names and whatever he's asking for, or we need to have a mob session for that too.
That's fine. I'll take care of that.
All right. So yeah, let everyone in the loop for that so that everybody knows what's going on.
Okay.
And,
In the meanwhile,
I
anybody
think,
has a good name for our mob, please send it over. Is everyone on mute? Hello? Hello?
Pretty sure
Echo,
we have all the
echo
participant
mob,
names
because we
appearing
are
in
hearing
the
a lot of echo
screenshot. That
today.
would be good. I
You
also
dropped.
don't see Kamran. Maybe this is a wrong list. Do you see Kamran? Did Kamran drop out too? Because at the top there is a participants pop-up that is coming up, but I don't see two folks at least.